Okay, I'm about to take the hardest kick off the best kickboxer ever, the low kick king. Let's get to it. Come on.
In the 21st century, a weapon will be invented like no other.
Better, stronger, faster.
Unstoppable. He has only one purpose. Win fights.
Hello all, welcome back to the channel. Very special day today. We're here in the Netherlands. As you can see, very sweaty. Just finished 10 rounds of sparring with the man himself. The best kickboxer ever walked the face of the earth. That's a fact. Go and check the stats out.
Rico Verhoeven. And a head kick and a beauty. And Verhoeven putting together another.
So as we know, we've been doing a lot of dead leg stuff on the channel. The dead leg challenge is usually with people who can't kick, but we've got the king of the kicks here today. This guy. By the way, we sparred about probably 10 rounds altogether today.
Yeah.
And 2 days ago, so today's Thursday. On Tuesday we did 5, 6.
5, 6, yeah, something like that.
So our legs are already quite dead. Well, mine is. I can't speak for Rico, but mine's definitely dead. But we're going to do it a little bit different. So we're going to do 3 kicks. Yeah, we're going to do 3. So usually we'll start 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, whatever. The maximum we've had on is Tommy Fury. He got 65%.
Oh my God. For somebody that's not used to getting kicks,
It was good.
That's a lot.
But this guy, if you've not checked him out, please go and check him out. The best kickboxer ever, the most dangerous leg kicker anyone's ever seen. But so we're going to start today. We're going to do it a little bit different because obviously we both know how to kick. We're going to start maybe like 70%.
Something like that, yeah.
And then we can build it up. We'll just do 3 each.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're not going to build it up too much.
Do you like that?
So Rico's got a fight coming up in December. It's going to be a rematch. Tell us about it, Rico. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so another fight coming up, title defense this time. Yeah. The last time I fought this guy was earlier this year in a tournament in a Grand Prix. So we both had 2 fights previous to the fight we had, and it was going great. I was literally like kicking the shit out of him. And in the second round, so right before the second round, my trainer says, "You're doing awesome, focus, do not get surprised." Listen, do not get surprised. Keep your hands up. In the beginning, he's gonna be fast, and then he's gonna go down. Perfect. Nope, I'm not gonna get surprised. Drop. He threw his spinning back fist out of nowhere.
Corner or to the ropes and just put the leg.
And I went down. My face was on the canvas. Luckily, I recovered, and again took the win home. I knocked him out in the same round, so perfect. So now he did a qualifier, he won, and we're gonna do it again, but both fresh this time. So it's gonna be a good fight. December 7th, Glory Collision number 7.
I remember. And I believe we were in Vegas, Charlie. There's Charlie behind the camera, by the way. We were in Vegas at that time, so we couldn't make it to the fight. And I remember I was watching it. Obviously, me and you have been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Rico was cruising the fight, everything was nice, and then I remember just being like, no. But I remember when you got up, it was like, the legs were wobbly and everything,
yeah,
so.
But you know what the funny, now it's funny. So I got hit, my face was on the canvas, I was like, okay. So I got back up, and in my mind, the corner was like right here. So I thought I was gonna make 2 steps, I was gonna be in the corner
and then
to get better.
Yeah.
But the corner, it wasn't there. So I was like, finally I was in the corner, and the referee comes up to me, he says, 7, 8, you ready? Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's like a knockdown. What it does with you, it's just your coordination is gone, and like I said, luckily we could recover.
Right, let's take a little break. Big news now on school. You can head over to my school page. Big changes are being made over there. We are going to make it free to start an MMA community over on my school page. Make sure you click the link below, head over there. This is now free. Head over, join the community for free. Now click the link. So there's been a lot of talk. Obviously, Francis Ngannou has now left the UFC. My fight's gone with Ngannou. I'm looking for John Jones, of course. Yeah. But Ngannou's now talking about potentially I know we've got a lot of talk about it with Ariel Helwani and stuff.
What could be big enough? What could be a spectacle? What could be an interesting challenge now that Francis is doing all this stuff? And you came to mind.
Send me a DM.
All right.
A lot of talk in the combat world about Rico fighting Ngannou. What do we think?
Yeah, I think it's an awesome fight. But the talks are more also about like, okay, but what kind of rules are it going to be? Of course, he's from MMA. I'm from kickboxing. So let's do a boxing fight. So we both go out of our worlds into a different world. So yeah, I think it could be a really good fight, and especially a fight of the talk of who's the baddest on the planet. Like, you're also part of that discussion. Who is the baddest on the planet? But how cool is that?
I think that
guys from
amazing.
different sports just fight each other at the highest level. I love it. So let's get those gloves on and let's get ready.
I suggested boxing with MMA gloves. I think that's a good compromise, I think.
For who?
For you, for everybody, for everybody. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is definitely awesome.
Anyway, let's get to the kicking. I don't want to be kicked by them. Look at them. Zoom in on them. Zoom in on those legs. We don't want to be kicked by them. So we're going to put some shin pads on. Right. So usually I'm the person teaching the other person about the leg kicks. Yeah. But you're obviously, when it comes to usually I'm the expert. Yeah. This time I'm the beginner. You're the expert, so.
You're not a beginner, no, you're definitely advanced.
Compared to you, I'm the beginner, so. Tell the people a little bit about the technique on chopping the thigh.
Yeah, so chopping the thigh is literally like if you wanna, take a big tree, take them down, chop them at the bottom, of course. So, but the most important thing is, do not try to soccer kick it. So, because we're not talking about a calf kick. A calf kick is more like a soccer kick, it's going up, bang, like that. This now we're gonna throw a proper low kick. So it's going a little bit up and then we're bending it down. So that it goes right on the thigh. Boom, right there. So again, you can do two things. Do not stand here, that's one thing. You can make a step, go in even further to the side and kick, or you can get ready over. You stand right here and then kick straight away. I like the step, so I step outside, boom, throw it right there.
Yeah. And we were talking before we started sparring, I was actually speaking about dropping the shin down onto just above the knee. And it's just horrendous.
And why do we do that? Because, of course, it's a little bit slower than a quick kick like this, but most of the impact goes up. If you do like this, there's the impact and the rest of the impact goes up and it's gone. But we want all the impact, boom, straight down, and then it really hurts.
Right. So I think, go on, do it, show one, and then we'll go. Just do a light one, technical one. Oh yeah. See, even that's probably like 10% and that f***ing. But I want to keep talking just so it prolongs me getting kicked, because you just kicked the shit out of my leg for 10 rounds, but we need to get into it, get it done. So we're gonna go, shall we start 70%? So we're gonna, like I say, 65. Tommy Fury's got the record. Yeah. Everybody else has been like non-combat people. So
all right,
we'll start at 70.
Let's put up the bar.
We'll start at 70. We'll try and go 70, 80, 90, and leave it there. Like I said, remember, we have done about 15 rounds sparring together in the last 3 days. So my leg's already tired. So's Rico's, but just a bit scared. Just a little bit scared. Let's try it. So give me a 70.
All right, here we go.
Go. Oh yeah. You can feel it. Yeah.
You like it?
I don't like it, but I can feel it.
All right.
Usually I'm like, one of these beginners kicks me and I'm like, I can take it. Ready? 70.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Woo.
I love it. Right. I love it. It's it gives you that feeling that you're alive.
Yeah.
Like, the pain, you feel the pain, but I think that's why people ask us, like, okay, but how do you cope with that? I think, of course it hurts, we feel the pain, but mentally we put the pain somewhere that we can still function. So yeah, we're good, we're still good.
80?
Let's do 80.
80. Let's go.
Oh,
yeah, painful, man. Yeah. It's not very nice. Like Rico said, sometimes you're in the fight and it doesn't feel as bad. in the fight because you got the adrenaline going.
Yeah.
But as you get later in the fight, you start to feel it a bit more. Yeah, everything starts to be painful.
So the most important thing is, of course, we're not gonna do that today. When you see the low kick coming, check it.
Yeah.
Check it right with the right under the knee. This is the hardest part of the shin. Just when he kicks, like pop, block it. And it's, believe me, that's the last low kick he'll give. But that's not what we're gonna do today.
Right, 80.
80, I'm ready. Kasa! Woo, woo, woo! Ha!
Got it, we got it. Right, last one. How, just for the people, when we're sparring, how hard are you kicking me in percentages? Like, if that was 80, when me and you were going at it in the spars, it's getting later in the spar, because we like to start the spar, we respect each other.
Yeah.
So we're starting nice and light, and as we get warmer, we're building into it.
Yeah.
So, and the back end of the spar, what do you think?
Well, let me tell you. So we do that, but with that, it doesn't mean like that we're 4 rounds like playing around, because what he's talking about is maybe 1 round, maybe 3/3 of a round. You know, it goes really fast to a really high intensity level, but it's with good vibes. So we're not, are we each other up? Maybe a little bit, but in the right.
I think we're each other up, but with good intentions.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not
we're
like,
making each other better.
Yeah, we're trying to help each other out. You know, showing each other that the shots are there. You better back off because I can land this.
Yeah.
But obviously we're big guys, we're massive guys, so they hit and it's painful still. But we're not trying to take each other's careers away with the shots.
Stop talking.
Okay, come on, let's get
You
to
ready
it.
for 90%?
90.
We interrupt show jumping to bring you a news flash.
Right, let's take a break from Rico kicking me in the old legs and ask Tom. Thanks for the questions. Keep sending them in as well. Keep sending them in.
What do you think about the 3 division champ over at 1, and how do you think a fight between you two would go?
Oh, the Russian guy. Yeah, he looks really good. As I always say, when you're outside the UFC, it's difficult to gauge the level of the opposition because in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, the elite guys are in the UFC. But I ain't taking nothing away from him. Like, if you can win 3 belts at 3 different weights, that's unbelievable. He looks great. But we won't know if he really is, you know, the top elite level unless he comes to the UFC. And that's not everyone's opinion. That's just my opinion on MMA. The elite guys are in the UFC.
Have you considered incorporating either yoga or Pilates into your training to help flexibility?
I already do it.
Someone's watching you.
I already do it. But I keep it on the down low. I'm not very good. I'm trying to improve at it. I've been doing yoga for quite a bit, and I've just started doing a bit of reformer Pilates to help with my posture, my body and stuff. I'm trying to, do a bit of everything. I'm trying to do.
Besides Jones, who in the heavyweight division do you think could potentially give you trouble?
Everybody can give me trouble. Heavyweight MMA is the wildest division in the wildest sport. Massive guys, tiny gloves. They're going to hit you, they're going to knock me out, they're going to get on top of me, it's going to be hard to get them off. So everybody's a problem, and that's the way I look at every opponent. Every opponent can beat me, regardless of rankings or anything like that. It's I prepare for everyone, I take everyone very, very seriously. So the answer is everybody's a problem.
Would you like to try fishing?
What do you mean try it? I'm a fishing veteran. No, my dad actually loves fishing. I've not been for a couple of years, but I've done a lot of fishing over the years, or a fair bit of fishing, not as much as like my dad. He goes like nearly every day in the summertime, but it's something I can get into when I've got a bit more time. I ain't got that kind of time at the minute.
Do you think the UFC should create a super heavyweight / uncapped division?
Yeah, I think so. I'm like a big guy. I'm like 6'4", 6'5". My natural weight is between 115, 125 kilos, something like that. But there's some guys who make me look small, they're just naturally big. There's some guys who are 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", 140 kilos naturally, low body fat, just big human beings. Some guys in here who we train with are that big. And I think that it's silly to have them guys have to lose like 20 kilos just to fight. I don't like it. Like, there should be an open weight like it is in boxing, in my opinion. And I think it's silly the fact that they have a capped weight limit. I don't like it.
Would you rather fight 2 Mighty Mouse-sized Francis Ngannous or 1 Francis-sized Mighty Mouse?
No, I wouldn't want to fight a Francis-sized Mighty Mouse. They'd be unbeatable. rather fight two little ones, yeah.
What is the reason you want to bulk up? Only asking as you've done pretty good as you are.
It's not something I'm like dead set on bulking up. I'm just, I've got a little bit of room to move. I'm not like going to come in like friggin' Brock Lesnar or nothing like that. I've just got a little bit more movement on my frame that I can put on and still stay quick, still stay fit, still stay mobile. And it's going to be a slow process. I'm not looking to, jump up 10 kilos and before my next fight or anything. I might be like 5-10 pounds heavier, if that, and that's not a lot for a heavyweight. So I'm just slowly, and I'm getting a bit older, so like I'm naturally getting a little bit heavier anyway, but I'm not trying to become like a big like bodybuilder type guy. I just feel like I've got a bit more room to grow on my frame, that's all.
And just ahead of obviously next week, what's the plan? We're heading across there, and then yeah, just obviously what people might be able to expect on the channel. Yeah,
so we'll be flying over there on an undisclosed day at some point next week. We're going to just be doing media stuff. We're going to be checking in all over the place. We're going to be causing a few scenes. Hopefully, we're going to be meeting a few people. There's going to be a lot of content being made. There's going to be a lot of interesting people met in the MMA space and in the social media space. Like we've got loads of stuff going on, and tune into the channel and the socials because it's going to be a big week for us. I'm looking forward to it.
Where can people get the shirt from?
Yeah, get the shirt back on dosprek.com. There's also more shirts available. Very nice stuff, if I do say so myself. Good quality and all that. I like it. Fits well. Let's go back to watching me get blasted in the leg off Rico Verhoeven, the best kickboxer to ever walk the face of the earth. Pray for me. Ask Tom. Okay, I'm about to take the hardest kick off the best kickboxer ever, the low kick king. Let's get to it. Come on. Woo-wee. Ha! No. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got me right on the spot then. Yeah, you got me right on the spot. Okay, my turn. My turn, please. My turn, please. This is the last one.
Well, maybe I should have finished. I think that was smarter for me. Maybe to finish. Damn it. He tricked me. That's what he did.
No, not just a pretty face, you see.
No, he tricked me.
There's something up there. Damn. Go on, last one. Bit of a running one. I might get a bit of. Let's see if he twitches. Oh, no.
I love it. I love it.
Lose it. Right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. I ain't taking a bigger leg kick than that off anybody on this planet, so I'm happy with that. Make sure you follow Rico on the socials. Massive fight coming up, and hopefully we're praying for that crossover fight with Francis Ngannou. This guy's gonna
Let's go, guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tom, for having me on the channel. And of course, let's pray. Let's make sure this John Jones fight happens. Bang!